Ertz.
Yeah.
De'Ami Brown, Jameson Crowder, Benjamin St. He's trash.
The kicker and punter is free agents.
Yeah, they got some guys. They got some guys that they need to see if they can resign. But I would say Zach Ertz. I would try to resign Zach Ertz. He was good for them. But Bobby Wagner's the number one for me. I know he's getting up there in age, but he had another all-pro season for them. And he was the quarterback of that defense. He was a leader for that team. I think it's very important. I know he's 35, but he's still playing great for his age. I think you have to resign him. That's just me. What about you? What do you think?
Yeah, I'd resign Bobby Wagner. I'd resign Bobby Wagner, and let me see. Look at the rest of it.
Cornelius Lucas is also going to be a free agent.
That is true.
You might have to resign him too.
I probably would as well. He shouldn't be super expensive or anything either. Dante Fowler.
I mean, he did. Didn't he have like 10 sacks?
Yes, he had a kid. He's very good, but he does not set the edge to save his life. That's why he didn't play much versus the Eagles, because they needed someone that can stop the run. He pretty much wasn't really a factor at all. I definitely resign Bobby Wagner, Cornelius Lucas. Maybe resign one of these receivers, like
De'Ami Brown
or Zacchaeus, one of them too, because they did come up pretty clutch in that playoff stretch and toward later in the season. So I signed at least one of them. But I definitely would address getting another receiver either via draft or free agency, or even trading for one that's available. But also Tress Way, he's a phenomenal punter.
Yeah, I will keep him too.
Zane Gonzalez, he's expendable.
Yeah.
And also Cyber, he's a free agent too. Well, they're gonna have to figure out their kicking situation, but
yeah.
What
about Jeremy Chin? Think you can let him go?
I would try to bring him back. If he's going to ask for too much money, then you can let him walk. But if he wants like less than $5 million a year, I'd bring him back. Anything other than that, I'm probably like, he's expendable. He played good though for me. But yeah, it's just like, honestly, I would try to move one of them D tackles.
Yeah, Jonathan Allen or Deron. I'll probably go Jonathan Allen, try to move him. Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. So in the draft, what would you say? I'm looking at wide receiver, or I'm looking at a corner.
At 29, I'm not looking at receiver. Unless
really?
Mecca is there.
Well, yeah, that is true. They do have a late draft pick.
29, I'm expecting secondary to be there.
Yeah, secondary.
D tackle, line, interior line, but they shouldn't. I think their line is pretty. They don't really have to touch O line.
I think D tackle would be.
Yeah, D tackle.
Matter of fact, they need to get that trench situated.
Yeah, the D tackle.
The guy from Ohio State.
The corners should be.
Oh,
there
the
too.
corners, yeah. But I think the most important thing they need to do is solidify the D line.
Honestly, at 29, you honestly probably would trade back. Unless there's some dude that's like, we got to get this. I think I would honestly kind of trade back. Maybe get another third or a second round.
You could try to get a corner in free agency. They got a couple corners.
True.
They have Byron Young, the guy from Minnesota. They have Byron Murphy. I keep getting them because they're both Byron. They're both Byron. Byron Murphy and you have Travarius Ward. You got a couple of dudes you can go out there and get. You have a bunch of money.
That is true.
And you still have Marshawn Lattimore.
For now.
For now. Hopefully he gets better, after what he did for those couple of games. But, yeah, I would say the guy, the D tackle from Ohio State, I like him a lot. I think draft him late in the first. If he's there, I wouldn't mind them going after him. They need to figure out a way to get that D line to be able to stop the run, because they just couldn't stop the run to save their life last year. So I would try to do that, and then in free agency, get some corners. That's how I would do it. Not necessarily draft a corner in the draft. It's not a great corner draft. I think last year was a little bit better in terms of corners. This year, they had the guy from Texas. They have the guy from I forget. See, I can't even remember.
What position you talking about?
Corner.
Oh, corner.
Guy from Texas.
Obviously, Will Johnson.
Obviously, Travis
He'll be
Hunter.
gone.
Obviously, Travis Hunter.
Ravel. His name is Ravel. I forgot what school he played. Is he Notre Dame? No. I don't know. I know Ravel is a dude that's been talked about a lot of cornerback talks. There's some other guys too, but I just got to watch more film. I haven't really got to corners just yet. I've been focused on like offensive side of the ball. So
I just think this year is more so
trenches. You
served to go trenches
and running back.
Yeah, running back. And then it's a great running back draft.
That's why I was saying I would trade back and try to get like a D tackle in a second, and if you could double up in a second and get a running back, that would be phenomenal. That's what I would try to do, but I'm not the GM here, so.
So, would you agree, corner in free agency?
Yes. There's
trenches in the draft.
Yeah.
And running back in the draft.
Yes.
Okay. And wide receiver in free agency.
That too.
Yeah. There you have it.
You could honestly, this is a pretty solid receiver class later into the draft. I got my eyes on Tiz Johnson. I need that on my team.
Tiz Johnson?
That man's separation statistics is crazy. And I love separation at wide receiver.
Yeah. You heard about that dude from TCU.
Savion Williams.
They called him the next Julio Jones.
It's funny because then I saw a tweet. Someone said, "Nah, I think he's more such," and he was like, "Oh, I agree." So what do you mean? Is he Julio Jones or is this other dude? This dude was talking about.
I don't know. Savion
Williams.
Savion Williams.
He's solid.
I was his quarterback on Road to Glory. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't catch contested footballs to save his life. I was like, all right, here we go. Got the jump on your man on the fade route. I throw it to him. You can't catch it. I'm like, damn. I'm like, can you catch one contested ball? Like, goddamn. Couldn't do it. I know it's the game, but it's just ironic.
That's insane.
It's like Julio Jones. He didn't look like Julio Jones in the game. I don't know what you're talking about.
He don't look like Julio Jones on tape either. I don't know what he looking at.
Anywho, so yeah, that's the Commanders, man. Let's move on to the we'll go to the Cowboys last. Let's go to the Giants.
The Giants need
whew.
Everything.
Whew. All right, the Giants. So they're free agents.
Just let me be.